All right, then the goal is to spread this thin. I like it thin because it's more of a bark.
Yeah.
But you
and
can make
feed
it
more
thicker.
people that way if the
Exactly.
serve more anyway.
Exactly.
Or you don't feel as bad when you have 20 pieces.
No control. All right, what do you think? How do you think of this?
That's good.
Okay.
So it almost fills up the whole sheet pan.
Yes, and if you did more, if you did like 3 cups or 3.5 cups, I think is what the recipe calls for, you would literally fill up the whole pan, but we're just doing a little today.
Yeah.
Okay, you can add the next stuff.
Okay, so we're just topping it with graham crackers that have been broken up.
So I took 4 graham crackers and just like, broke them all up, and then just
Kind of coarsely. They don't need to be perfect.
exactly, because you think about it, it's going to be bark, so you're going to break it all apart, so it really won't matter how
just wanna
pretty it
make
looks
sure
right
it's
now.
Sticking.
Yes.
It's in the chocolate. Okay.
Yes. All right, while you do that, I'll do some marshmallows. Kind of just do it in your cracks.
Smells like s'mores.
It literally tastes just like s'mores. Obviously, you're using all
And
the
you're not going to
same
have to wash
ingredients.
your hair. That's the worst part about fire. Your hair absorbs all the smell.
It is. Okay, so now that we got most of it, I'm just gonna go and just like pat everything down, just so it won't fall apart as you're breaking apart your bark.
So to finish off the s'mores bark, we just need some marshmallow cream. Just use about half this container, and you're going to soften it in the microwave until it is runny enough that you can kind of drizzle it on top as a garnish.
Now, just a word of warning, in the microwave it will kind of puff up, and as soon as it puffs up, that's when you want to pull it out, and you'll just start mixing it, and it will become like stretchy, like
Okay.
the gooey marshmallow stuff.
A
that
little
you want.
thinner.
Exactly.
Okay. So this was 20 seconds in the microwave. You can see it's a little puffy. We'll just kind of mix it until it's a little more liquefied.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just keep mixing, and then it will be pretty gooey. Now it's a little hard to drizzle, but it'll come. So I kind of just did that, and then it doesn't have to be pretty because it's bark. It doesn't matter. So nice. You're doing great. You're doing much better than I
Chocolate's
did.
here. Oh, that's gonna be a marshmallow.
I want that bite. I want that bite. All right. And that's literally all there is to it. So we're gonna stick this in the freezer. It works better in the freezer because it hardens a lot faster. Because if it's kind of warm in your house, the chocolate will get a little soft. So I would suggest keep it in your freezer before you're ready to serve it. All right, stick it in.
Okay.
Okay.
So we took our s'mores bark out of the freezer, broke it up into pieces. You can see they're not uniform. They don't have to be perfect. It looks so cute.
It looks so cute. All right,
try it?
Try it.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
Tastes like summer.
Right? Just without the fire.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next recipe.
The second no-bake recipe we're making is our Gorilla Poops, or no-bake cookies, whatever you call them. This was a staple in our home growing up, still is with our own families.
I
and
swear,
kids.
like, maybe once a month. No, maybe more than that. Maybe every other week. We are making Gorilla
because they're
Poops.
so easy, and you probably have all these ingredients you need to make them right now. So
Exactly.
do it. Okay, so you'll have a saucepan over medium-high heat, and to that I'm just adding 2 tablespoons of butter. That may be a little closer to high heat right there.
It's okay, we're gonna do brown butter today.
And 2 cups of sugar. And then we're adding a 1/4 cup of milk.
And then 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
And you just want to mix this together until it starts boiling.
Right.
This is the tricky part with no-bake cookies. If you've had a dry no-bake cookie, it means it probably boiled for too long. Right?
Yeah, boiled for too long, or you did not add enough liquid.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna add a little bit of vanilla. We're gonna eyeball this. It's like a 1/2 teaspoon or so. And then just a little bit of salt. What is it, like a 1/2 teaspoon of salt?
1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, I'm gonna eyeball that too, because that's how we work.
So this usually takes a couple minutes just to kind of incorporate everything and
Yep.
get it to the right temperature to boil.
Exactly. And you don't want like little tiny bubbles when you boil. You want
A
big rolling boil.
So you can see it's boiling now.
It
Big
smells
rolling boil.
so good.
So as soon as it boils, do we let it go for a minute?
Yeah, just for like a minute or so, and then
Take
pop
it off
it
the heat.
Yep.
Okay, this has been going for a little bit, so we'll take it off. And it'll still boil for a second, so just be careful, it's hot.
Yeah. But while it is still burning hot, that's when you want to add your peanut butter. So we're going to add, what, 3/4 cup?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is just easier to eyeball.
The good thing, this recipe is very forgiving,
Yeah.
so we eyeball a lot with this.
So 3/4 cup, we just use a creamy peanut butter. You could use crunchy. We've done that
Yeah,
before.
and it just
and
has
it's
a
so
little bit of
good.
nuts, but I prefer creamy.
Yeah. You'll get texture from the oats. So
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so while the peanut butter is mixing, we like to use the quick 1-minute oats because the oats are a little bit smaller and it makes your cookie just taste a little bit better. So once all the peanut butter is melted, we're just gonna add the 2 cups of oats.
I like the texture from the quick oats too.
Me too. Because sometimes if you use just the normal oatmeal, it's just too big. Like, yeah, I like the little oats.
So this starts setting up pretty quick after it's all mixed.
Yeah, so you kind of gotta mix quickly.
And it's good to have your pan ready to go. We have a baking sheet, a cookie sheet that we've just put some foil on. You could use wax paper or parchment paper too.
Yeah.
But as soon as that oatmeal is coated,
So growing up, our mom would always take a spoon and do it with her finger, but your finger is burning the whole time that you're making them. So we figured out if you just use a cookie scoop, 1, all your cookies will be the same. And 2, there is no burning of fingers here. It just makes it go by quick and easy.
and they hold their shape pretty well. So the
Yes.
size of your scoop is the size that your cookies will be.
Yeah, and we use a giant one because
The bigger the, go do an ice cream scoop.
I mean, and if you don't have a cookie scoop, you could easily just
Yeah.
spoon it out too, but we like them all to be about the same size.
And they'll set up pretty quickly at room temperature, but if you wanted to eat them sooner, they're good hot, they're good warm and gooey.
Yeah.
But you could stick them in your fridge for a couple minutes too.
Exactly.
I always loved rainy days because we'd come home and there'd be foil on the counter and our mom had no-bake cookies out and it was
Right.
like, we wouldn't even wait for them to set up and you can like see the mark left on the foil when you take one, like who ate one?
Right, I even remember like you walk into the garage and you know that mom made these Gorilla Poops. You could smell them from a mile away. All right.
So we're just gonna let these set up for a little bit until they're cool and can hold their shape,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna eat them. Well, we tried to wait until they cooled down, but I'm just going for it. They smell too good. This is kind of actually the temperature I like
Me
them.
too.
So good.
Put even like a little vanilla ice cream
Oh
too.
yeah, sign me up.
All right, all done with this recipe. Let's move on to the next one. So the last recipe that we're making is in the Instant Pot, and I'm so excited to show you this because my sister came up with this. And so we're making Instant Pot fondue. So what we did first is we took about 2 cups of water and just put it in the bottom of the Instant Pot. Then you're gonna take a glass bowl or any bowl that will kind of fit that can get hot, and we'll just put it right on top of it. So all you're gonna do next is just push the saute button. So we've kind of just made it like a, what do they call it?
Those double
Yeah, a double
broiler-
broiler. Yeah. You can do that with your Instant
That's
Pot.
cool.
I know, okay.
All right, so to start our Instant Pot chocolate fondue, we're going to use a 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You'll want the whole bag,
Or if you have more, it's just like what, 2 cups.
about 2 cups.
semi-sweet.
And then a cup of milk chocolate chips.
Nice.
So you want those 2 combined.
Okay, so we have this on saute, chocolate chips are in. Let's just slowly add our cream.
So this is a cup of heavy cream.
Yeah. I guess I can mix as we go. Mixing.
Didn't know how fast or slow I should be pouring it. It'll all mix.
You're doing great.
Okay. So while Kristen's mixing the heavy cream and the chocolate chips, I'm just gonna add a dash of salt and then about a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And again, we eyeball all things,
Can't
especially
go wrong with
vanilla.
vanilla.
Exactly. I feel like you can't mess that one up. And I know we use the imitation vanilla. You can use real vanilla. And we know we probably should use real vanilla. We just don't.
We have kids, we're on a budget, let's be
Exactly.
honest.
All right, so this will take about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes for it to slowly start to melt and get warm. All mixed together, smells amazing. So now what you wanna do is you wanna push the cancel button because we don't want to burn it on the bottom. Or you can keep it warm if you're not all the way ready to serve, but if you're ready to serve, go ahead and push cancel and go ahead and dive right in.
Yeah.
All right, so you wanna show them what we got?
Yeah, so up to you what you want to dip in your chocolate fondue. But our kids and us, we really love Nilla wafers, cinnamon bears, fruit like strawberries, bananas. We've even done pineapple,
You can do also like pretzels and graham crackers and
Rice Krispie treats,
Oh,
brownie
yeah.
bites. Everything's dippable in chocolate, let's be honest.
Exactly. All right, what are you gonna pick? What you gonna do?
Oh, I'm doing the banana.
I'll probably do the cinnamon bear.
I do love chocolate covered cinnamon bears.
Me too.
This is good for like a stay-at-home date night.
Right?
Kids will love it. It's still sweet enough from the milk chocolate mixed in with the semi-sweet.
I like
but
the semi-sweet in there too. And I mean, even after school snack, kids would love this.
Oh yeah, you'd be the coolest mom on the block.
Right. Now, if you love our dessert recipes, make sure you check out our other dessert recipes just right up there. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.